Today, we're going to be talking about aerial photos. Within ArkivDigital, you have access to millions of aerial photos showing buildings in all parts of Sweden, houses, gasoline stations, country stores, factories, city views. These were primarily taken in the 1960s to the 1990s, and you will also find some in the early part of the 21st century. So let's get started. First of all, you're going to select Map Search. And then you will receive the screen, and then you click on Aerial Photos, and then a map of Sweden will open. You can move around the map by holding down the left mouse button and dragging the mouse. And you can also zoom in or out by clicking on the plus or minus signs on the left-hand side of the screen. Then by clicking on a colored circle, you will zoom into that particular area. And you will need to continue zooming in. And as you zoom in, you're going to see more circles. We'll continue zooming in. And then you're going to see some icons that look like planes. And if you actually mouse over one of those, it's going to give you information about it. And here I've moused over one. It gives a series number, the year that the photos were taken, which was 1992, and the number of photos. And then I can open it. And here's the first photo. And I also have the map. I can close the map if I choose to. And then also I can browse through the collection by either dropping down the pull-down menu and skipping around, or going forward one page or 2 pages, or even backwards 1 page and 2 pages. Now let's say I want to look at another area of Sweden. I can reset the map. The map of Sweden will return. Then again, I can just start zooming in until I find the area that I want. And in this case, I'm looking for Vimmerby Parish in Kalmar County. And here I find, it says Vimmerby, and then I see a sign that says Astrid Lindgren's World. She was the author of the Pippi Longstocking books, and she was born in Vimmerby. And then I can click further on the 43, and now I see some icons of planes. And then I can click on one to get an information box. There's one, says that it was the photography was by the Stockholm Aero Company, and the series number is F6317_R in 1959. And it says the number of pictures is 88, but in this case, there are only 44. 88 represents both sides of the pictures. So there's 44 pictures with the back and the front. So if we look at the first one, here's this really nice home, but on the back side, there's some nice information. It says that the person who lived there was in Landholm, and it was Drottning number 65 in Vimmerby, and this is year 1959. Now, not all of the aerial images have this information, but this is very nice when you find it. Here's another photo. This is in the Jönköping area. It's for the Red Cross Convalescent Center. And then here's another beautiful area. So what I suggest is actually just start browsing through these aerial photos and just look all over Sweden and just look at the beautiful country. Thank you.